Hey, what's up you guys, it's Tyler, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we're talking about my rheumatologist appointment and also some other things because y'all, I've had to make like 10 phone calls today and I want to rant about it, but it's also like doctor related, so we're gonna be like chatting about doctor related stuff today. There will be chapters down there if you want to skip to me talking about certain things, but here's a little tiny backstory. I want this video to be quick because I still have like 10 phone calls to make and my birds are screaming. And anyways, so I saw my rheumatologist once before in 23 and she had me do like a bunch of blood work, and then I never did it because when I got the blood work done they couldn't get the blood out my veins and like it was a whole thing. So I finally got the blood work done, I think earlier this year, 25, like March or something, I don't know. And I wanted to go to a different rheumatologist because I did not like this rheumatologist, but that didn't work out because you have to go through like this whole mess of things apparently to find a new rheumatologist because I saw one before. You have to get like all of the paperwork and all of that, and I'm like, it's gonna be way easier for me to see my old rheumatologist, even though I only saw her once and it was 2 years ago. It's gonna be easier for me to just make an appointment there, whatever, you know. So I see her, I already don't have high hopes. Like I'm just like, I don't even want to be here, to be honest, because last time it went so bad. Like this is not gonna go well. I'm already in it with like a bad headspace, attitude, whatever. So I'm waiting in the waiting room for like 30 minutes. Also, sorry, my birds are having a fit. They were not doing this the whole hour. Actually, I think it's been 2 hours I've been in here making phone calls. They've been silent. When I'm filming, they have to scream. Anyways, I'm in the waiting room for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes until like after my appointment time. I mean, I've been in the waiting room at this point for like an hour because I got there early, but 30 minutes past my appointment time, finally get taken back, whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. And she comes in again after waiting in the actual doctor's room. It takes a while for her to come in, but whatever. That's how doctor's appointments are, I guess, I suppose. And she's like, do you remember seeing me? And I'm like, yeah, it's been a couple years, but I do remember seeing you. And she's like, oh, good, because you were here in April of 23, I think she said. I'm just like, why did you even say that? I don't know. Are you testing me? I don't know. That's very random, but it's just something I wanted to bring up. Anyways, so she's like, so why are you seeing me? Or is this just a follow-up? And I'm like, sort of. I mean, there was blood work that you wanted me to get done and I got it done. Finally, it took a long time, but I did it. And I just kind of wanted to know, like, next steps. What are we doing? Because I'm still in a lot of pain. I've been in pain my whole life. Like, I need help, you know? And she's basically, like, going over my test and whatever and saying, like, everything's fine. Like, we did your blood work. Everything was fine. And I didn't say this. I should have said it, but in my head, I was just like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. Like, whatever. But when she did the blood work, she tested for my vitamin D levels. She tested for like a million other things, but my vitamin D levels were very low, like severely, horribly deficient. I didn't tell her that. I should have brought that up, but I completely forgot to say this also. So the reason that I'm bringing this up, it's important because my vitamin D levels were really low and I was getting sick all the time and I had really bad bone pain. Apparently those are all symptoms of like being really low on vitamin D. So my primary care doctor, she gave me vitamin D, really strong prescription medication, like really strong, to take once a week. And I ran out of refills a couple months ago because you're not supposed to take them forever. You're supposed to get like checked up every few months for your vitamin D levels. I've never been checked up on, and now I'm sick every month again and my bones are hurting really bad again. So I should have said something because now I'm dealing with the same symptoms because I haven't been on the medication. But I do have a follow-up in January, so I'll have to talk to her again about that. I figured she like knew what she was talking about. I don't know, but I think she like maybe wasn't looking at the right test results, or like she forgot, or like something happened, or maybe she just didn't care. I don't know. But she was like, basically like everything's coming back fine, you know, like there's nothing that I can really do. And at this point, we are 2 minutes in, maybe less than that at that point. I'm already checked out of the conversation. I'm done. You're telling me there's nothing you can do. You are a doctor. I need help. It does get better. I will say it does get better. She gives me more things to do, so it's okay. But at this point, I'm like, I'm done. Like, this is so stupid. Why did I come here? I'm paying you $40. I spent an hour in the waiting room, and then I spent 10 minutes back in this room. Why? People are screaming outside. But that's like my mindset right now. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, she's telling me there's nothing you can do. Like, we're 2 minutes in. Like, I'm already like, I'm done. I'm looking at my boyfriend. I have my boyfriend there. I'm just like, for real? Like, this is happening again. I obviously didn't say that, but I'm like obviously pissed, you know? And then she goes on asking questions because like I visibly look pissed. Like I'm looking at my boyfriend like, So then she went on to asking more questions. I think my face kind of made her be like, oh, let's switch it up, you know, like let's try for a minute. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking happened. Anyways, she was like, do you exercise? And I'm like, yeah, I exercise every day. And my boyfriend's like, yeah, she works out every single day. She's very on top of it, whatever. And then the rheumatologist, I'm only bringing this up because of what she says. The rheumatologist, she is like, well, you know, you want to work out every day. You want to make sure, you know, you're doing things for your body that's safe. You can even go down to like 5 below and pick up some weights. And I'm like, yeah, I have cat litter that I lift right now. Like, she was asking what I was doing. And I'm like, I do leg lifts, I do squats, I lift cat litter because I don't have weights. And she's like, okay, so like I was saying, you can go to like 5 below and get some 5-pound weights and do that because we don't want to do anything that's too hard for you. In my head, I didn't say this, but I work out every day. I lift cat litter. You think cat litter is 5 pounds? Girl, I can handle 5 pounds. I got it. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. That's just something that, like, you're telling me to work out every day. You're telling me to go get 5-pound weights. I'm telling you I work out every day. And I lift cat litter. That's 20 pounds. What do you want? I already am working out. What do you want? And she's like, okay, yeah, so you can also try turmeric because that's really good for anti-inflammatory. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then she was talking about like pain management. She said I need to get off my muscle relaxers because I'm on muscle relaxers because I'm in pain all the time. And I'm like, I don't know how to get off of muscle relaxers, but the doctor, my primary care physician, put me on muscle relaxers, and I'm telling her this, telling the rheumatologist this, like, my primary care doctor said I should not be taking that for a long time, but I don't know what to do without them because I cannot live or function without them. Like, even when I take them, I'm in pain. I take them every night. I'm still in pain. So I don't know what to do. And she's like, yeah, just take the turmeric. You can also get some like cream for your joints and whatever. We could also send you over to physical therapy. And I'm like, okay. One helpful thing. Thank you. You finally are giving me something. You're telling me to go to physical therapy. Good. So she gave me referrals to physical therapy. That's good. I'm happy. But like turmeric, I'm sorry, I'm on muscle relaxers. You think turmeric is going to be as good? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a doctor and I've never taken turmeric. I don't know. But also like joint cream, my skin is very sensitive. I'm probably going to break out in a rash or be like allergic to it or something. But I really don't think that is going to be comparable to muscle relaxers. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, physical therapy, I haven't scheduled that yet. I don't know when I'm doing that, but I do have a referral and I will get that set up at some point. I'm a little nervous about it. If y'all have ever done physical therapy, like, let me know because I'm a little scared. Like, I don't know like what to expect with that. I just don't want somebody like all up on me or like judging me or like being weird. I know that's probably like stupid to think because they're like trained and whatever, but like in my head I'm like, it better not be a man giving me physical therapy or like whatever, however you say that. I don't know, it better not be a man. That's all I'll say. Better not be somebody creepy or somebody weird or somebody making like little weird comments about my body because I don't know. I'm nervous about that, I guess. Anyways, so she's asking me more about the pain on my body, like where it is, whatever. It's the same that it's been since I last saw you, lady. Thank you. I don't know why. I'm getting sassy because things are going on behind the scenes right now. Like literally right now. And I'm just like angry. I'm getting a little sassy. Anyways, I just tell her where my pain is, whatever. And I'm getting x-rays. Guys, I'm getting x-rays. That is the end of the good parts of the rheumatologist, by the way. So I'm getting x-rays on my left shoulder. Actually, there's a bad part. I'm not getting like a full body x-ray. I'm also not getting an x-ray on my hands, which like my hands are mad fucked up and they hurt all the time. Do you see my hands right now? Do you see my hands? They hurt. Okay. I'm not getting an x-ray on my hands, so I'm kind of mad about that. I'm only getting an x-ray of my left shoulder, even though both shoulders hurt. I'm getting an x-ray of my left knee, even though both of my knees hurt. I'm also getting a x-ray of my left ankle, which both of my ankles hurt. So we're only doing the left, I guess. The left side of my body hurts a lot worse, but also like why not do everything? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason, but in my head I'm like, why do we not do a full body x-ray instead of like a billion little ones? Also, I'm getting a x-ray on my spine, which I've already somewhat gotten. I had an x-ray on my stomach or my abdomen done when I saw my gastro doctor, and I have like a little bit of scoliosis, but that was not like an official x-ray because I was laying down. So like I don't know. I guess I'll know more information on that when I get my x-rays, which is Monday, and today is Thursday. Oh, my video is about to go up, guys. I need to go check on that. This video is not going up on Thursday, at least I don't think it is. It might. God, it might be. That's really weird. but I'm getting my x-ray in less than a week, or my x-rays. There's like a lot of them. So like my shoulder, I think there's like 2, my knee, I think there's 2, my ankle, there's 2, my spine, I think there's like 3, I don't know. There's a lot of them for like different areas, and that's kind of why I'm like, why can we not do a full body x-ray? But like, I don't know what that entails. I don't know if a full body x-ray is still like multiple x-rays. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But in my head, it makes more sense to do like one x-ray, but like, I'm sure there's a reason why they're not doing that. I don't know. But also like, why not x-ray my hands? Like, my hands are so bad. It's fine, whatever. Anyways, let's chat about why I'm mad, and I'm gonna make this quick because like I need to charge my phone because it's on like 50% because I've been calling people all day. Anyways, I'm angry. So I had my MRI done back in August, and I was like nervous about the price because when they called me to like register for everything, they said it would be like $1,400 or $1,500 with my insurance, and in my head I'm like, that is a lot of money. And I was like, okay, what is it without insurance? And they're like, it's around $700, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I will pay without insurance. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I get to the place to get my MRI done. I have a whole video on this, by the way, so if you want to watch that and listen to more of me talking about the actual MRI, you can watch that video. But anyways, I get to the place and I'm ready to do self-pay, like whatever is the cheapest, and they convince me into doing insurance. So like, okay, like, I'm saying like a lot because I'm getting mad. They're telling me, we can bill your insurance and then it might be cheaper than the estimate, which is like $1,500, whatever. And they'll send you a bill in the mail. And then if that ends up being more expensive than the self-pay, then you can just swap it and do self-pay instead. So they basically convinced me into, instead of doing self-pay, they wanted me to go through insurance and then I could swap it later. I can't do that, apparently. So I was going to be paying around $800. I think it was like $700 something for the MRI, and then you have to pay the radiologist something, a fee for like looking at the x-ray, whatever. Not the x-ray, the MRI. I don't know. So it was going to be around like 800 something, self-pay, no insurance, and then insurance. Let's see, I have the bill right here. $1,651.73 with insurance is what they're billing me. And I have called the billing department of the hospital where I got my MRI done. They say they can't do anything. I have called the location, which they changed addresses, so I like had to dig for the location. It's actually the same location, they just changed the address. I don't know what is going on there. But I found them, I called them, and the manager's gonna have to call me. And then I might have to call insurance and see if they can cancel the bill. And then I might have to get a lawyer. And I'm being so for real about this because I'm not paying double what I was initially going to pay because somebody convinced me to go through my insurance and then told me I could change it, and then I can't change it. It's not my fault. So I will literally get a lawyer because I'm not paying that. Like, I'm literally not. Anyways, that's why I'm mad. And I have a million other phone calls to make today, and I'm just not going to be able to do it because I'm waiting on this phone call. I can do it. Like, it's fine. I could do it. But in my head, like, I'm waiting on this phone call. Like, I'm not gonna make other phone calls while I'm waiting for a phone call. But I need to call the x-ray place because they just called me to, like, pre-register my whatever. I'm angry. And then I also have to make, like, a psychiatrist appointment and a therapist appointment. And I had to reschedule my cardiologist appointment today for a couple weeks later. And it's just, like, a mess, and I'm really mad, and I don't understand, like, what is wrong with healthcare and, like, what is wrong with insurance. Like, first of all, it's crazy to me that self-paying without insurance is cheaper than paying with insurance. And then also I was convinced to pay through my insurance and then I could change it, and apparently that is not allowed. So yeah, anyways, the process is I have to get all of my papers that I signed at the location for my MRI, and then if I did not sign something that says bill through my insurance or like whatever, or if they talk me out of it, I can sue them or something. I don't know. I'm talking to somebody who knows like the medical things and I don't know, so my bad if I'm saying the wrong things, but I can do something. I just don't know what right now. I'm also hoping they'll fix it because I am waiting on a call from I'm waiting on a call from the manager. So hopefully she'll fix it and it'll be fine. In the back of my head, first of all, I have to go to work in a couple hours. I'm not ready to go to work at all. I haven't even eaten. It is 1 p.m., almost 1 p.m. I haven't eaten. I'm hungry, but I'm stressed out because I've been doing these stupid phone calls all day and I'm sweating. Anyways, I'm gonna go. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but that's it. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.